Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Of course, my razor program isn't working now. That's lovely. Okay. My DPI button doesn't work. There we go. Read the mode. No, just something I needed to talk about. That's all. About shit moving forward and everything. Those redeems won't work for this stream. And so they'll have to refund them. But fucking hell, this game is goddamn loud. Fucking mute it. So I wanted to go on record today and just talk. And there's some shit out that I need to air out. It's gonna be about moving forward and everything. So if you are a fan of my content, then I suggest that you do listen to this. And this will be going on the YouTube because it needs to be. But moving forward, a lot's going to be changing. I know right now I'm running a charity for Mina, but after that, I'm going to be going on a very large hiatus, which is going to be relatively indefinite. As you may wonder why, because I've been very vocal about that I enjoy making content. I'll admit, I haven't been. Not as much as I used to. Not as much as I'd like to. My insomnia has been getting arguably worse. And it's been very obvious in the fact that I have not spent a single day on time. I've been oversleeping, undersleeping, you name it, it's probably going on. And a lot of that is affecting my mood. I've been more aggressive to my friends that I would never want to be. And to those, I definitely apologize to. Because I truly do love all of you. But for my own sake, I do need to go on a break to take care of myself, my mental, and those around me that mean the world to me. And hopefully, so I can find some broader and wider enjoyment in making content again, because currently, as it stands, I don't have that. There's just been this disconnect for me. And maybe it stems from a year ago. Maybe it stems from the lack of sleep. Or maybe it stems because I have a really bad issue with just comparing myself to other people, which I know is bad. I know I can't always be doing as good or have my shit looking as good as other people, as those aren't skills that I have. But I still struggle with making the comparison. And that's not something I see going away anytime soon. It's been a definite issue. Hey, Darfel. It's been a definite issue, whether it be through avatar work or just in general, how my streams look from a artistic standpoint, whether it be overlays or just shit like that. I'll get incredibly downtrodden in my own head, and I'll look at what other people are doing and I'll be like, oh, I should be doing that better, or I should be doing this better. Why am I not doing that? Shit like that. And I recognize that to be unhealthy. And it's something that I definitely need to work on. So I want to take the time to take a step back and really work on it. I know there's been a lot of things that I've said I've wanted to do and I haven't been able to do. Promises that I've made that I haven't been able to really complete. Like me saying, hey, I want to be doing content in other places. And I proceed to upload a singular TikTok and literally never do it again because I compared it to what other people were doing. And it didn't do as well. And I got upset with myself. And I just didn't try it again. Which sucks because I do genuinely want to love making content because I want to love making people laugh. But recently I found trouble in laughing. Still a very long way to say that I'm going through it and it's going to take me a bit to get out of it. So, more than likely, once the charity goal is finished, I'm going to be taking a step back from just anything content related for my own mental. And I don't exactly know when I'm going to come back. For better or for worse. But I know it's what I need to do. So I'm going to do it. And I hope you can support me in taking that break because I need it. And sorry if my words come off jumbled. I don't really have a script. I'm just kind of airing out how I've been with a rough outline of it. And I didn't want to write this in like some fucking announcement that nobody was going to goddamn read. Because I'm not stupid. I know how that works. And people are going to be surprised. And, oh, why am I on break? And I'll be like, oh, it's in a fucking announcement. Which one? So, as much as I know this isn't my standardized content, obviously it isn't. I wanted to take a moment to just air this out and hopefully, in doing so, find a bit of freedom in my own mind because I will be after this charity run, as I said, just taking a break, taking a step back and reevaluating a lot. And I don't know if when I come back, that may be the content that you signed up for, or if it's going to be something completely different. But I can't imagine that it would never be about making other people laugh, because that's still something that I want to continue to be able to do. That's still something that I strive for as a life goal. And I don't ever see that changing. You know, you don't just like wake up one day and decide randomly, oh, I want my life goal to be keep laughing for me, my life motto. Obviously that's gonna stay the same, and I'm gonna continue to want to get on here and try my best to make people laugh. But to make people laugh, I'm going to need to realistically be able to laugh myself. And that's basically what this is about. Because I don't want to sit here and fake my laughter or do any of that, because that would be insincere. At the end of the day, I want to be real with y'all. And I want to provide a space where y'all can just sit back, relax, and really just enjoy content and have a laugh with me. That's the space I strive to be as a content creator. And I don't think that's ever going to go anywhere. But recently, with the lack of sleep and all that, it has been going somewhere. And obviously, there's other things going on in my life that I don't really want to like air out, because I don't want anyone getting upset at certain individuals. Like, I could go into my love life. That's not something I want to do, because that's not what you need to know. It's just shit that I personally need to air out in my own head and just figure out. And when I do, I'll come back. And I'll be able to smile. And I'll be able to know and tell you that, hey, this shit's real. But I don't really see how I'm supposed to be able to tell y'all to smile and try to spread that if I can't do it myself. Because at that point, I would just be a fucking hypocrite. And that's not what I want. If that hasn't been already made incredibly obvious by this unscripted mess. Those who support me genuinely do mean the world to me, and I do want y'all to know that. And in case you're wondering about like the goals on said charity, well, they're not going anywhere. I'll still do them. I'll just probably do them when I get back from said break. Obviously, I value what you guys are paying for, and if you guys are paying for those goals, whether it just be out of accident or because you want to see Mina happy or you want to see that goal done, well, either way, I still have a contractual obligation to do said goal. But And I do want to do those goals. It's just, I definitely need to do them when I can enjoy it myself. So I can bring y'all the best bang for your buck and bring y'all the best to me that you all deserve. And I see you redeemed compliment somebody. And as depressing as this is, I genuinely can't think of something. And that's definitely one of my issues. I struggle significantly with giving myself credit, no matter even if I can recognize the good that this channel has been able to do. I struggle continuously with looking at myself with any form of positive feedback. For example, like I saw someone's avatar recently and just immediately, it's not even my style. It's something that I'd ever make. But I looked at it and I looked at my model that I've been working my ass off on and I was like, damn, my model's shit. Immediately, without hesitation, I went to insulting myself. And that's something I just need to work on and stop doing. For my own sake, for everyone's sake around me. Because I've definitely seen a decline in my own mental health as it's led me to, as stated, I've definitely been insulting people, taking the more aggressive route to things, rather than just peacefully. I mean, Term joined this VC prior, and I just said, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" and then kicked them. Even though, yeah, usually if I'm in this VC, people can join. It's entirely up to him to assume that he can join. Instead, I was a rude douche about it, and I apologize. That's shit. That's the shit I don't want to be. I don't want to let my past define me. I don't want to let my circumstances define me. I truly want to be somebody that can spread positivity and make a change in this world. This world that we're all stuck in. So we might as well make it good for each other. Even if it's just the little things. Because what's the point in striving to make everything worse for each other? Stupid. And some may say that's common sense, of course, but when you look at what's been going on in the world, is it really? I'd struggle to say it is. And most of this has been kind of just brought to my attention when I went on a trip to Niagara Falls recently. And I kind of just took a step back from the internet and was just like, damn, I need to live life and find some degree of happiness, some wonder for myself. As somebody once told me, what's the point of continuously raising other people up if at the end of it, you're still at the bottom? Because that's just going to make the people you raise sad. And that really hit me hard, like a truck. And since then, I've been trying to figure out how to raise myself up as I raise others up. And to say that I haven't been able to find a reason is a fucking understatement. So I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to raise myself up and still be able to raise others up. 'Cause that's the type of positivity I genuinely strive for and live for. I just hope within this mumbled, jumbled mess of words, some meaning and understanding of what I'm trying to convey is struck, as hard as that may be. And I just want to make this evidently clear. I'm not quitting content creation. I need to take a break once this charity's done. For myself and for those around me that care about me, and to those who do, thank you for sticking around. You mean the world to me. Because I know I can be a pain in the fucking ass, to say the least. But I'm working on it. And I mean, this is a big step towards it. I'm being vulnerable. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say aside from the fact that I really hope y'all can support me on this break and just allow this change to kind of happen so I can come back as the best version of me once this charity's over. Obviously, streams are going to be going the same as they have been recently up until I, well, finish it, and then I'll be on this break. But I just need to finish this one act of kindness before I allow myself to take one for myself, to give myself the same act of kindness I've been giving others. A break. And when I come back, I don't have any really grandiose promises. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, when I come back, content's going to be the best it's ever been. We're going to do so much shit. It's going to be the new wave, the new era. New adventures every day. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be all the reasons you followed me and more. I'm not going to say that. Because at the end of the day, the future is wildly uncertain. And I'm not going to make a promise that I unfortunately am not confident that I can keep. All I can say is that I'm going to try my best. And I hope that's enough. I do. From the bottom of my heart, I do. I know your boy ain't the best, but I can certainly try to be enough. And I think at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that I need to work on being enough for myself to get out of this rut, help with my insomnia, to get some rest, some well needed rest. I lastly want to thank everyone who did stop by and is here watching this live. I will be back on Thursday as usual, up until this charity stream ends, in which I will hold myself to saying that I'll go on break because I know if I don't, well, I have an ass beating worth hell waiting for me, thankfully. Thank you. As I said, to those for sticking around, you mean the world to me and more. And I think I don't really know how to end this, admittedly. I don't. It's not really the easiest stream to end. But I'm going to end it here. And thank you again for your support. All I ask is that you continue to keep laughing for me. And peace. I'm also going to take this time to spread some love to somebody who just came back from their own break. Stay tuned for updates, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and an afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Peace.